What's up, guys? We are at beautiful Table Rock Lake for the Yeti Open. I've been here a few times for some college tournaments, but this week we are here for a big bass bash hosted by Yeti. So all it's gonna take is that one big fish to win 50 grand. That's the grand prize. So there will be some hourly payouts, just like any other big bass bash, but we are going for that one big fish this week. Got the glide baits out, got the top waters out. I already took my hooks off my spook this morning. I was throwing around that sexy dog this morning and had a few blow-ups. So hopefully with this cloudy weather, that topwater bite will last later in the day. So stay tuned, let's see if we can't get a couple more. No! Holy shit. Well, that's not good. that right there is why you want the Wind Grips by Luz. All right guys, so we were just finishing up practice. I actually came to this spot that I caught some spotted bass in, second day of practice, and I honestly just wanted to get some confidence before the tournament tomorrow. I know that spotted bass probably aren't gonna come into play too much with it being a big bass bash, so came here just to get some confidence before the tournament. Ended up catching one largemouth that I thought was in a school of spotted bass. They were packed really tight, and I thought it was a school of spotted bass. But then I was following around a school of spotted bass after catching a couple, and I saw it meet up with another pack, another school, and these marks were just barely bigger. They're so tight together, you can't hardly tell how big the fish are because they're so tight. But I watched two schools collide, and I watched the school with the bigger marks casted to it and caught about a 3-pound largemouth. So they were all about the same size marks down there, but they're also really tight. So who knows, might be a big fish with them down there, but definitely something that we stumbled upon right at the end. So glad to have that as a backup plan because I was really struggling to catch them in the afternoon. So pretty happy about that. We're gonna get off the water here, and hopefully these fish, these cruisers, stay around this bank and I can just come scope them in the afternoon. That would be awesome. So stay tuned, the tournament starts in the morning. All right guys, we're at our first spot. Seems a little early to get going, but 6:30, sun's not even up yet. They said we could start, so we are gonna start off with a topwater, maybe a wake bait since it's so calm. But yeah, we've got hourly weigh-ins. All that matters is that one big fish, unless you're just trying to cash checks. So just gonna throw a topwater around this morning as much as we can, try to cover as much water as possible and try to get that one big bite. That's why you follow it up, boy. Right there. I don't know if it'll keep, but I'm all tangled up. Followed it up with the spinner bait. Crushed it. Actually swiped at it. All right, we'll see if that one measures. He measures. we go. This is a decent one. Might go 3, maybe 2.5 probably. Hooked under the chin, bro. Barely hooked. Here we go, guys. Let's keep her going. Right at the end of the cast once again. Three 3.25, boys. There we go. It's a good one. Oh, right on the phone. That's nice. Perfect. Number 3. Well, guys, we had about an hour break. We were headed to a different spot, going to a little rock pile I found in practice, and I put my trolling motor in the water and I kept hearing this clicking like the trolling motor was hitting something. Turns out it was my live scope transducer. The little bolt that keeps it on the perspective mode mount must have came off while we were on pad. So yeah, we spent the last hour trying to find the perfect little bolt that would fit on there. We ended up just jimmy rigging it for the day, but we got to our spot. We'll see. Hopefully the live scope's working, and hopefully we can catch these fish that we caught yesterday in practice. Go. I don't know if he's gonna do anything for us. Spot. It is 6:30. Started day 2 and need to catch that big one today. We were able to cash a check yesterday, ended up in 8th place during one of the hours, but we ran into some issues as you guys saw. But today just need to run into that one big one, so gonna cover a bunch of water this morning again, trying to get bit first thing in the morning. It seemed to be the time to do it, so after that we'll probably go hit some offshore spots, and hopefully we can luck into a big largemouth offshore. So stay tuned, guys. Let's make this thing happen. Oh no, it wasn't that big. That's why you just fucking boat flip them, boys. Mother. It's all right. I think I got a pretty good look at him. I don't think he would have done anything for us. So quick start to the morning though. Couldn't even see him because it's still black out, but just heard the blow up. Oh, big one, just missed it. sounded like a good one. Just missed it. Just caught, he might be 3 pounds, but there's a school largemouth right there. Damn it. Finally, we capitalize. First one of the day. I don't know if I'll be able to weigh that one in. He's not very heavy, probably only a 2-something pounder, but put him in there for now. way. That's my fish. Just floated up. I hope that camera's rolling. Oh my God. That is my fish that I hooked and I broke off. No! My Lord. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen fishing. Just for you guys, here you go. Here's the setup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We gotta go weigh this thing in. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I don't know what this is, but something big busted, boys. Big brown. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have my drag really loose because for some reason this line that I've got on here, I don't normally throw this braided line, but it keeps locking up, so that's why I'm just really being careful. Lord, please, Lord. There's the leader. Come on. Big smallie. Big smallie. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Yes! Well, we are officially back from the Yeti Open, back at school here at the University of Nebraska. Had a great time at that tournament. Super excited for Yeti hosting their first tournament. I'm really excited to make sure to attend all their future Yeti Opens. Great people behind that company, so make sure to check it out if you guys are interested in going to their next tournament. But anyways, lost quite a few fish this week. Kind of disappointed in that. But as you guys saw, I made a little adjustment with my Demiki rig offshore. Actually just got done filming a video for that, a little Tackle Tip Tuesday, about how to add some hardware to your Demiki rig when they're not getting the full thing in their mouth. So go check that out on my TikTok. We pretty much stuck with that same game plan of starting early in the morning with top water, just covering as much water as we could with that whopper plopper. And you saw day one, it ended up paying off for us. We got a top 10 check that first day. The second day, I think I finished one spot out of the money with one of my fish. And then the third day, I cashed 2 checks with 2 fish. But you saw that one that floated up after I broke him off. Just from bringing him up so quickly out of 100 and something feet of water. He was suspended around 35 feet, I believe, but he was sitting above 100 feet of water. That fish ended up not counting. I'm going to make a separate video on that, so be looking forward for that. Also, did want to throw in here real quick that I did lose some footage. Day one of practice, there's like hardly anything on there. There really wasn't hardly anything to film anyway. Didn't really get onto those offshore fish until the end of practice, like I mentioned. But I did miss some footage there, and I think the day one practice recap got lost too. But like I said, didn't miss much there. Luckily, we got all our fish catches that we ended up cashing checks for, all of those on camera. Be looking forward to another video coming out here soon. We just got done at the Mississippi River up in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Had a top 5 finish there. Had an absolute blast up there on the river. So be looking forward to that video coming out here soon. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and check out my other social medias. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.